Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. Syracuse Mike Brenner, and we are continuing our individual team coverage of NFL teams. Right now, we're taking a look at the Packers. Obviously, high expectations this year, but very much factored into the team total. Right now, I'm seeing 10.5, the over minus 175. So you're paying a high juice for them to get to 11 wins. But you know, the optimism is very good reason, right?
Sure.
Obviously, they dealt with a ton of injuries last year. A lot of assuming if those breaks go in their favor, or at least are middle of the road, they'll probably win 11 games, right? Aaron Rodgers, his offensive weaponry has expanded, right? They added Jared Cook, and of course, Jordy Nelson, healthy this year. Lacey slimmed down.
Supposedly.
What kind of a year is he going to have? I don't know. But the defense last year was excellent. If the defense can repeat that, this is going to be a scary team. So, my initial thought on the Packers is that, I don't think they're overvalued, but I don't think they're undervalued. The expectations are very high. They should be, but I wouldn't want to necessarily bet on them because it's all baked into the cake. The line, it's factored in, right?
Pistol Pete, that was a great breakdown. I'm not kidding you. You just nailed it, baby. You just nailed it.
No, you really
did.
I guess a big question here. Let me ask your opinion.
Sure.
To me, the biggest X factor for me is what to expect from Eddie Lacy. I mean,
Absolutely.
He slimmed down, but maybe that's bad. I don't know what to expect from him.
Yeah, because he lost a lot of motivation. He found out real quick when he came out from Alabama that the NFL was totally different from college. But there's another one that got a bunch of money up front and got heavy. I don't know. Now, I'm hearing reports that McCarthy is still not satisfied with his condition right now. This is as of yesterday, but he says he sees some hope, so I don't know. Apparently, he's not turning heads. Jordy Nelson, they say, looks fantastic. He is very healthy, and he rehabbed very good. So what I like is the fact, last year also, let's not forget, this team had 2 Hail Mary wins, all right? Sure. So talking about team totals and stuff of that, that plays into it, but this is a whole different team this year. Like you said, they've added some spots. They plugged holes defensively last year like a Belichick. Now, they couldn't do it offensively, and that's where they paid. But Pistol Pete, if they stay healthy, I think Aaron Rodgers has enough of that seasoned veteran in him. All right, he has that taste. He wants that cup again. He wants to win the title. So I like it. I think this is a dangerous team, and also I think their schedule, all right, they've got a pretty tough, non-divisional schedule. They're facing the Giants, Dallas, and Atlanta, Indianapolis, Tennessee, Washington, Houston, and Seattle, okay? So that's pretty tough, but I think they're up for the challenge, and again, I think health means everything. Wide receiver, besides Nelson, though, I'm a little concerned. I think they need to beef up a little bit there.
Yeah, I mean, and the question is just that they didn't make it, aside from Cook and a few other guys, they didn't make any big acquisitions in the offseason. Clay Matthews and Julius Peppers. Seems to be immune to. Yeah, exactly. So far, it hasn't been a big deal.
Yeah. Is this the year, though, that it catches up to them?
And if the defense does take a step back, then, they're still going to be a great team, but are they a good bet at over 10.5 minus 175? Clearly not. That's
exactly. And that's the same thing they did when they had that Hawk guy. All right, they let him stay 1 year too long. And I'm really wondering if they might have the same type of situation.
And in general, my sense is that in the NFL, if a team doesn't make changes that appear on paper to be improvements, my assumption is they're going to take a step back.
Sure, and you know what NFL stands for?
Not for long. Exactly.
That's right,
So,
Pistol Pete.
when you see a strong defense that doesn't make any adjustments, that is a little bit old, long in the tooth, as they say, my flags, the flags start to go up in my head. Whatever color makes me, whatever color that's supposed to be, red flags, whatever.
Yeah. But there's no doubt in my mind, I think this is the team to beat in that division, and I think the Packers as a whole stay healthy. They know how to win, and they'll be there. They'll be there for the dogfight.
On the other hand, when you have a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, and we've seen this, when the Patriots were at peak form with Brady leading them and adequate supporting cast all around, I mean, they would be good bets even at minus 13.5, 15.5. They would repeatedly get those 20-point wins, especially at home, and maybe that is what we'll see from the Packers this year. What do you think?
I think you're very right there, and also, Pete, I think Packers are going to come out early. I think you're going to see this team come out and win 5 or 6 in a row. I think they're just on a mission. They got something to prove, and they've quietly and confidently been doing what they need to do. There's no bad remarks. There's no cocky. There's no ego coming out of there. So I like it, and I'm looking to cash again.
So there won't be any health issues in the early going. So maybe our primary recommendation is look to bet on the Packers in the early weeks, even when they're a big favorite.
Absolutely.
Maybe especially when they're a big favorite.
Absolutely, Pete.
All right, sounds good. And as far as the team total is concerned, that's a definite 10-foot pole for me because
it is. It's just it's set perfect. I got to give them credit. They set that number perfect. Now, would I be surprised if they win 12? Hell no. But that's just too tight because of the injury factor.
I actually think that they set it a little low and it got bet up to this number. I think earlier it was lower. That Packers over money that the over took money. All right, Mike Brenner. And when football season does roll around, there's a ton of products at SBR that you need to be aware of and make use of. Right, SBRodds.com. sportsbookreview.com, sportsbookreview.com. What else, Mike Brenner?
It's a one-stop shop. They can find out where you're playing. Sportsbook Review. Make sure you know who you're playing with, guys, and make sure you're getting paid. College football and pro football, you want to open 2 to 3 books so you can do all the line shopping that you can. And don't forget to hit that like button because we like doing this.
Always on the go? Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.